Hey everybody, welcome to, yes, progressive scan mode, the game. Welcome to Resident Evil 4, one of the coolest games ever made. Hey Sabine, what's up? Glad you can make it. Right on time. There's insufficient space. Uh-oh. Let me just swap these memory cards real quick. Oh wait, maybe I should wait. Okay, there we go. So this was one of my favorite games back in the day. Still one of my favorite games now. Really, really great game. Like, incredibly good game. Now is it supposed to be... Is this game widescreen? Let me look it up. I don't know what it is, so I need to make sure everything's good. I know it's 480p. That's important. We don't want to do the teaser because then we'll spoil. Okay, Resident Evil 4. Boom. It's not widescreen. Okay, good to know. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was. It would be weird that it would be lettered boxed and stretched out like that. So let me just fix that. Boom. There we go. Okay. AJ Dub, AFAC. Dang, Kiko's trying to steal your viewers, streaming at the same time as you. That's just the late night warriors. It happens. No big deal. Assignment Ada. Mercenaries. So there must be data on this memory card already that I swapped in. Yeah, because even the menu, I don't think you usually see the village until after you beat the game. Yep, professional mode's unlocked. We're not going to do professional mode. I could do it, and it would be, you know, very difficult. And I am pretty good at this game, or I used to be pretty good at this game. I've beaten it before, but...
Resident Evil 4.
We're gonna go normal, because I learned my lesson from last time. I'm gonna go with the normal outfits. Special puts Leon in his Raccoon City Police Department uniform, and Ashley gets this weird, like, Britney Spears looking outfit. I don't know. I'm just gonna put him in the normal.
1998.
Saw Kiko was streaming, but I wanted to watch Resident Evil a bit more. Well, I appreciate
those grisly murders occurred
everything
in
is
the
coming to
Mountains.
plan. So look at these
Soon after,
flashbacks
the news
from
was out to the
RE1.
whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the International Pharmaceutical Enterprise,
Umbrella.
The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City.
It's so cool that we see cutscenes from like Resident Evil 1 and 2 and
crippling its very foundation.
probably 3.
Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City.
Sterilize, quote unquote.
With the whole affair gone public,
I hope they bring back the
States
title
government
readout for
issued an
RE8.
indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella.
Oh.
Soon its stock prices crashed.
Did
For all
RE7
intents
not
and
go
purposes,
Resident
Umbrella
Evil
was finished.
7.
Well, see, that's just another example of like how I really thought RE7 just took place in a different like universe. Like they were just kind of starting over. That's why
6 years.
it
have
bummed me
passed
out when
since
I found out that
horrendous
Chris
incident.
randomly shows up in 8, I guess, like in the trailer. It's like, oh, now they're gonna try to connect everything. Should have just let it be its own thing. 6 years later,
Some
in the
special
far-off
training
year of
via a secret
2005.
organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to
2004.
assume the responsibility of protecting the new
One of those.
president's family.
So back when this came out, the graphics were so good.
Yo,
Like this looked
really?
great.
Come on and tell us.
Excellent.
You are a long way
Really?
from
None
home,
of the recent
cowboy.
Resident Evil games read
You
out the
have my
title. I
sympathies.
can't believe that.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice.
Is the game's volume
Anyway, you
okay?
know
Should
what
I
this
turn
is
it
all
up or
about.
down or
My
anything?
assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself? All by
Sure, you
yourself?
boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. But then again, maybe
Ugh.
you did.
The cheesy one-liners.
Oh,
Classic.
you crazy American.
You made me
It's a
think of
direct order
Lucas.
from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm
George
counting on you
Lucas?
guys.
So Leon is sent to Spain, I assume we're in, because it's like in Europe, looking for the president's missing daughter. And yes, I'm playing this on the GameCube. It's not,
It was right before I
On
was to take on my
Steam,
duties of protecting
and I
the
know
president's
Steam
daughter
version
when she was
looks
abducted.
better, it's in HD and all that,
That's
but
the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural
I just
part of
really, really wanted to play this
According
with the
to our
GameCube controller. That was really
there's reliable
the main reason
information
why I
about a
decided to go
sighting
back
of
to
a girl
this.
that looks very similar
Plus,
to
there
the
might be like
president's
little
daughter.
differences here and
Apparently,
there
she's
that
being withheld by
I would
some
be more
unidentified
accustomed to on
group of
this.
people. Who
And I
would have
haven't
thought
played
that
the
my
GameCube
first
version
job
in
would have been a
forever.
rescue mission.
Don't want to spoil it, but as you get further in RE7, more ties in the series lore and characters start showing up. So Chris in RE8 isn't just coming out of nowhere. Okay. I still think it's a bit disappointing though that they didn't just make it its own
Must be my
thing entirely.
imagination.
Because it felt more like supernatural
Sorry
in
it took so long.
RE7 rather than science. If that makes sense, like you had like people kind of teleporting, like the main dude would seemingly teleport, and there was more like ghostly types of things going on. And they do hint at like hallucination, I think, which is actually similar to the original RE4 demo, where the game was like completely different. Where Leon is kind of like hallucinating, but he also might be in a place where there's poltergeists. You could hook up the smashed GameCube adapter and play it on
Just up ahead is
Switch.
the village.
Yeah, but then I'd
I'll
have
go
to
and have a look
get it
around.
on Switch.
We'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right.
Parking tickets.
Good
Right,
luck.
of course. Gosh. Although I did get No More Heroes on Switch, so I guess I'm being a little
Who are these
hypocritical.
guys? Did you say something?
Leon's making you butterfly your stomach.
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm
They
Ingrid
totally
Hunnigan.
took this from
I'll
Metal
be your
Gear
support on
Solid,
this
but
mission.
I will
Loud and
fully
clear.
accept that.
Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president.
Even
So try to
Snake says
behave
the same
yourself, okay?
thing. I'm starting to think
Whoever
it's a
this group
reference
is,
now,
they sure picked
because
the
I
wrong
think
girl
it's
to
like
kidnap.
Mei Ling is talking
I'll
to
try
him,
to find
and
some
Snake
more
says, "I thought
information
you'd
on
be
my end
older,
as
like you're
well.
pretty young to be
Good.
doing
Talk to you later.
this type
Leon
of
out.
work." Okay, so when this first started, when I first started playing this game and it went to this screen, I didn't realize it was the gameplay. Like I thought it was a cutscene still, because I didn't realize. God, looking at it now, it's so dated, especially because, you know, 480p. But back in the day on like a CRT TV, as soon as it popped you in the gameplay, I was like, whoa, this is the game? Whoa. Like I couldn't comprehend it. I don't think I've had another game make me feel that way. Obviously games have gotten a lot better, but just that leap between what I was used to and then doing this. So we can talk to them. It's a little bonus.
Forget your makeup or something?
Wow. Rude.
What's the matter? Did you lose your nerve?
Yes, I'm very scared. Also, I like how Leon's gun is just pulled out already. Even though there, like, isn't any immediate danger.
Not that way, cowboy.
Alright. So just showing you little Easter eggs so you might not have seen before. So when you're playing this game, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, the way I play it is I completely just use my movement to turn the camera. I don't bother with the C-stick, which does this. I don't know. I've seen, usually it seems when people are having trouble with this game, they're using the C-stick a lot and it's not really something you need to worry about, but maybe it's a preference thing. From what I understand, RE4 still has a few moments where you could forget you're supposed to be playing the game. You could be referring to the QuickTime events, which that's definitely true. It's unfortunate, this isn't true HD, but it's still pretty impressive for GameCube.
Excuse me. Sir?
Sir? Sir? Watch how this dude turns around. He like goes the long way. It's pretty funny. Look at this. Why didn't he just turn left?
I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? Lárgate, cabrón.
Sorry to
So he's
apologize.
saying like, get the heck out of my house, basically, in a not as nice way. Oh, here we go. First enemy.
Freeze.
I said freeze.
I said freeze.
And we don't need to worry about really saving ammo or anything. Alright, so he went pretty quickly. He's the first dude. Oh, uh-oh. Car. Why would Leon try greeting the locals in English anyways? That's a good point. Because Capcom, they're funny like that. So our dudes that took us here just got
Is everything okay?
driven
There
off
was
the
a hostile
road.
local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
They sure use like really there's Homer Simpson. I swear to God, one of the villager voices sounds just like Homer Simpson. He always says, "Ahí está." I can't do Homer's voice, but you get the idea. We got a green herb. Looks like they've killed a lot of people. I hope Ashley's okay. Now that's her on the left, right there. Alright, so. And it's funny because RE4 actually plays pretty much like the classic games. It's still tank controls, technically. It's just in a different perspective. And you have more aiming control. So we're gonna jump out the window because Leon's an epic action movie star like that, you know? Oh god. I realized there's a dude right next to me. When you first play this, it can be pretty scary and kind of a tough game too, like the first time you're playing through. I'd say most Resident Evil games are like that. But once you get enough handle on the controls and stuff, it actually becomes pretty easy, I'd say. I don't want to emphasize that too much because then I'll just jinx myself. Look at that. The way they dodge your laser sight sometimes if you take too long to shoot. This was like really cutting edge for the time. The fact that you can shoot different parts of their bodies and they'll react certain ways, or if you aim, they'll like dodge out of the way. It was really, really something that you didn't see a lot until here. Okay, so here's another Easter egg. If we go back here, where our buddies unfortunately went down. I know we find out later there's some spooky stuff going on, but it sure looks like Leon just murdered that dude. It does. This could all just get turned around. I used to joke around that Leon just killed a dude who was trying to defend his property, and then the whole village just went after Leon, and it was just... It could have literally just been that, like, it was a misunderstanding, and there isn't any Las Plagas or anything. You always want to break crates with your knife to save ammo. Although ammo saving isn't super important in this game. Alright, so my philosophy goes, all real Resident Evil games have typewriters. I don't see any other save files on here. I wonder if it's the other memory card that's also plugged into the Wii that had memory, because it had like pro mode and stuff unlocked, which usually you have to beat the game. They're at the big bingo hall in the sky now. I know, right? There's the dog. Dude, somehow, like, last time I was playing this, I missed the dog, and I've never missed the dog before. I don't know how that happened. I guess you know me, I don't pay attention sometimes. I think I just did it again. I can hear him whining. There he is. That's probably what happened to me last time. I didn't look to the right. So of course we want to save the dog. You could have shot the trap, but that's a little dangerous because you might hit the dog. Then he won't like you anymore. It's interesting actually, the game is in widescreen, isn't it? I don't know if I ever noticed that before. Is it always in widescreen? We were talking about that before, how another game is always in like super widescreen. I guess with this it makes a little more sense because when it was released, full screen was still like the standard. Actually, I have an idea. See if I could do something for you guys. I bet you I could fill the screen up, because it looks like it would fit the screen. What would I go to here? Transform, edit. Okay, 720 to 480. That do anything? Oh no. Oh no. All we have to do is crop everything. And that should do it, I think. Let me see how that looks. I know it's not that big of a deal, but... Oh yeah, that's working. I just gotta make it a little bigger. It's probably actually not the best idea, because the game's already in 480p. So, making it bigger isn't gonna actually help with the resolution. But, I don't know, maybe that's a little better. I'll leave it at that. Hey, Professor Beef, what's up? What's going on? Some kind of crazy 21:9, not 16:9. Oh, so it's like extra widescreen. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let me know if that's better for you guys. I assume you would prefer that, but if not, I can always make it smaller again. I actually could have... It's almost more noticeable now, isn't it? Whoops, hang on. I'm distracting myself with things. Where are you? Where? Okay, there. Oh, damn, I missed. Wow, he went down in one shot. These early villagers are so weak. Thankfully. So on pro mode, any hit you take will take you down to 1% health. So basically, on pro mode you'll die in 2 hits, no matter what the 2 hits are. This is gruesome. This was a very controversial thing when the game first came out. Just this. Guess there's no sex discrimination here. Better find her fast. Did you see that? Resident Evil 4 is gender equality. Alright, that's good for you guys then? Yeah, I could make it bigger to fill it out. Screw it. I'll do it real quick. I'll do it as I'm walking. Yeah, I know those guys saw me. It's no big deal. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. We're all good. Ooh, that's almost completely full. Sorry, I get like a little OCD about certain things. That's basically it. I don't want to cut things off because then that defeats the whole purpose. Oh wait, things are getting cut off. Okay. I'll make it a little smaller. Sorry, I'm I'm like obsessing over this. I have such a thing about... Oh god. If I died right here... See, that's why I need to pay attention to the game more. Start worrying about technical things. Alright, is it all good now, or is it still, Oh no, the top of the screen's a little cut off, isn't it? Alright. Sorry about that. I guess it's not completely even. This is now Leo. Oh, Leo instead of Leon. Looks like we got all the right pixels in V. Okay. Yeah, it still bugs me that it's not completely centered, but I'll just leave it at that for now. Next time I'll make sure that's set up before we start. I didn't expect it to have a weird screen ratio like that. Leon does have a pretty sick jacket.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Playing manual, we don't need to look at this. It just shows you like on the roof and stuff. We don't need no stinking manual. So this is the big, like this is kind of like I don't know, this is just a, when you first play this part, it's really intense and it's really tough. And once you get past this part, things get a bit more chill. But look, it's a village. You know, they do their work. They're farming. Oh wait, there's a guy burning. It's one of the... Now I don't know how they got this dude's body here so fast, considering they drove off a bridge. But we're just gonna ignore that. I like how they're just saying like shit over and over again in Spanish. So yeah. Here's the part where literally it's just you have to survive. It's an endurance round. It's a pretty tough segment to put so early in the game, honestly, but for new players. But I guess it gets you ready for the rest of the game. See, now they're starting to take more hits. Just taking them out. And so, there's a couple ways you can go about this. If you notice, I'm doing a lot of melee attacks. That's really good for conserving ammo. Because hitting people, you know, will deal damage, and it will knock other people back. And while you're doing a melee move like that, you're invincible. And just look at all the, like, I don't know why I did that. Piles of ammo we're picking up. This was a huge change from the classic Resident Evil games where the ammo was very limited. In this one, there's so much ammo. So we're gonna come in here. It'll trigger a little cutscene.
Who are these people?
I know Resident Evil 8's Village, right? So it kind of made me think of this too.
What are they planning?
Excuse me. And Chainsaw Guy. So this is kind of a trade-off. If you come in here, we can get a better weapon to deal with these guys, but then the Chainsaw Guy will spawn. You can beat this without coming in here and triggering everything, but I mean, come on. We want the shotgun, am I right? Plus, if you kill the chainsaw guy, you get some good money. So there it is, the shotgun, and a grenade. And people are gonna start coming in now. Oh, there he is down there. I like how the ladder was set up, but no one was climbing yet. I'm gonna go out on the roof. I feel like I have a feeling I'm gonna screw this up and die. That chainsaw dude's gonna kill me. I just have a feeling. You know, there's so many dudes down there. Normally I'd save grenades, but God, they just look at how generous this game is. Also, there's a dude behind me like hitting me, and I'm not even paying attention. So, why don't we say screw you? Wait. Oh. Oh, it was the dude throwing the... Okay, this works. Okay. I'm blind. I thought someone was hitting me from behind. Alright. So this grenade's gonna, like, wipe out all of them except the chainsaw dude. The grenades have a very wide range for enemies in this game. As in, the enemies... It'll hurt them, like, from a pretty far distance. But for Leon... The explosives have a bias where you can actually be pretty close before the explosives actually start hurting you. And yeah, I am actually taking hits and stuff. I need to play a bit more carefully. But I mean, look at this. We went from fighting a few villagers at a time to like all these dudes at once. It's pretty crazy. There's a chainsaw dude. Knock him down. Although we should kill him so we can get his, So now I think we're gonna let him come back up and then try to take care of him. So one thing RE5 did add, kind of improve on a bit, was there's more melee move variety from what I remember. This one doesn't have a whole lot, but it's still satisfying enough to do, and we do get like a little more as we go through the game. And in mercenary mode, we play as different people. There's Chainsaw Dude, he could easily kill me right now. So let's try not to get killed. Let's try to move to a bit of a safer spot, come out here, make a little distance between us, toss that out there, that'll deal some good damage. If the chainsaw's still revving, then he's still alive. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Oh, he's dead. There's actually, I think it's a glitch. You can actually cause 2 chainsaw people to spawn. Because the normal one is like waiting at the gate. Like, I think you can run into him without coming in here and spawning him. Oh, there we go. It's over. So, this is really, really rough for a first-time player. I mean, you saw how many times I was getting hit, and I've played through this game multiple times. Jay's being freaking clinical with this, knows where all the item drops and ladders are. I have the game pretty well, pretty down at this point. Although it's been a while. Oh god, how powerful Leon's thighs must be.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Gee, I feel like you were the one who recommended Dead Space and RE4 to me. Both are my favorite, I can't choose between them. RE4, I'm sure I recommended that to you. I actually haven't played Dead Space myself. I know that it has a similar, some similarities.
I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer.
I should definitely try it.
Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
I probably let like a bunch of people borrow this game growing up because... Alright, so we're gonna go around. Where was everybody going? Bingo. I missed that line, I was reading the chat. Everyone knows that classic line. By the way, I like how you can use the item right on the spot. It's very useful. And we're just gonna go around the village a little bit. picking up some stuff here and there. But that went pretty well. We didn't die, so that's good. We killed the chainsaw dude, but we didn't pick up his stuff, did we? So I don't know if it's still there. It might have all went away after the cutscene happened. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like everything's gone. That's fine. It's not like he gives you a ton of money, it's just like a nice little bonus. Yeah, we can move on from here now. With how much Jay loves RE4, he'd really enjoy Dead Space 1 and 2. Dead Space 3 is kind of the RE6 of the series. Oof. K-Chan, this game is legendary, definitely. I would easily argue that this is like one of the best games of all time. Like, it's definitely up there. Like, people say, like, I don't know, like Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, Yellow Herb, we don't want to miss that. RE4 is definitely up there. It's really tough for me to choose between RE1 and RE4. I think we need to trigger this, let me see. Okay, I guess not. I thought he had to do that to call. Alright, then we'll just move on from here. It's really hard for me to choose between RE1 and 4 in terms of what I prefer. Like, there's like a spinal up there. Is it pronounced spinal or spinal? I was never really sure. Wait, how do I get over there? Oh, this way. Best game of all time. That's a strong statement right there. I know it is, but that's how I feel. And I'm trying to say, like, not even out of my preference. I'm trying to say, like, objectively, I feel like it's one of the best games. Because Killer 7 is obviously one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite. But it would be hard for me to say that it's, like, that most people would consider that. I don't know. But Killer 7 is a really different type of thing. Because RE4 is great for a number of reasons, and, you know, gameplay, visuals, just, I don't know, just so many things. Killer 7 is one of those games where it's more, it's more excellent because of its art rather than as a game, if that makes sense. Because some games are more like pure games, where it's really just about the gameplay and stuff, if that makes any sense. Like, I would argue that, like, Tetris would be an example of, like, a 100% pure game. It's a game. And then you have games that kind of add some art to it, or story, like Metal Gear Solid, Killer 7, you know, you have... Some games are even, like, more, where it's, like, barely a game. Recently, there's been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we're ready. Prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We don't know how the American government found out about our village, but we're investigating. However, I feel that the intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. Chief Mendez. The village chief. He's like the first big boss of the game, of which there are like 3. There's 3 main sections to this game. And most people remember the first section, which is the village. Because it's just the aesthetic of like when this game came out and like when the trailers dropped and everything. It was all about the village. But there's more to it, for sure. We're like in a little farm section. I wish I had enough modding capability to play Killer 7 as a light gun game. Feels like it would work great with that input. Wow. That's, interesting. So there's some blue medallions. If we find enough of them, we could get a secret. And Why don't we save again, since we have unlimited saves in this game? Hang on, I missed a comment here. Game design is brilliant. They always show you what to do and then you immediately have to do it and gradually up the difficulty until you're a badass at the end. It's really great game design. I think the game feels great. I know it doesn't work for a lot of people because it is very much it's not it's different from other like shooting games for sure. Like the fact that you can't aim while you're moving. And it's really funny because, you know, Killer 7 is one of my favorite games. Here's a little trick. Before you shoot that down, and then shoot that down. I used to always shoot that into the mud and then it would become dirty and it wasn't worth as much. But Killer 7 and RE4 play very similarly in a way. Well, mainly just the aiming and shooting. Because you hold R to aim and A to shoot. So I guess, I don't know, I got really used to that type of gameplay. But most shooting games do not play like that. So it makes my brain mad when I have to like aim with L and then press R to shoot, which I know is like the standard. Because you want to have your thumb free to use the right stick, obviously. Definitely makes sense. Didn't you collect enough blue coins and that's how you get a shine? Oh, exactly. Yeah, we have to give them to the... Isn't it like a Tanuki dude and his son, actually? In Sunshine, you give them the blue coins and you trade it in for a star. It was Tom Nook. Utilizing that quick turn. I feel sorry for this guy, he didn't even see me coming. As I missed my shot. Like, I'm not even gonna bother knifing them most of the time because the game is just so generous with ammo. There might be a few parts when it's harder. Whoa, when did you get up here, dude? With your Raiden for Mortal Kombat hat. Like a big rock. I have no idea, I've never played Sunshine. That's my one 3D Mario blind spot. I think you do give it to a Tanuki and his son. I would definitely recommend Sunshine. If you enjoy 3D Mario games in general, I think you'll like Sunshine a lot. I've heard things about people saying like, do we go this way yet? I don't remember. Why don't I check the map that I never check? Okay, we can't go that... Okay, we go right first. We go this way when we come back here later. So, you only need... What was it, like... 7 or 8 or 9 of these medallions to get the secret weapon for free. But if you shoot all the medallions... they'll automatically upgrade your... They'll automatically upgrade the secret weapon by like 1 level. And honestly, it's not like super beneficial. It doesn't really give you that much. It probably would have been nicer if they gave you a little bit more of a bonus for taking out all the blue coins. I didn't even know about that actually until my friend Mike told me. I was like, what? I never heard of that. And then we were playing and like we did it and I was like, wow, you're right. Had a GameCube and Wii, just never got Sunshine. Yeah, I actually never owned Sunshine myself either. I didn't play it till a bit after. My friend had it. And I think he eventually left it with me. So I'll probably just get the required amount. Because the gun you unlock, I actually do like using it. Even though I found out that, like, apparently, efficiency-wise, nobody likes to use it. Ooh! Whoa, we got a gold chicken egg so early. These are really rare. The fact that I found one this fast is it's quite lucky. That's not the dog we saved, by the way. Apparently it's just a random dog. I used to always think it was the dog we saved. Alright, let's get out of here. We want to go... turn completely around. Okay. And then right. I ain't shelling out $60 for the All-Star Collection. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend you do. I have a lot of problems about that collection. I'm sure you've heard a million people talk about it already, including me. And I would not demonize someone for getting it, because you can enjoy it. For sure. It can be worth it to people. It's just really lazy on Nintendo's part. I thought that was going to be L&R. Luckily I didn't bank on that, I just paid attention. So I actually started, a while back I started doing a playthrough on this on the Steam version. And I was using a PS4 controller, but they give you Xbox prompts. So I was joking like, oh no, the boulder. And I thought I was hitting the right button, but I wasn't, and the boulder killed me. That dude got away. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. He blew up the tripwire with dynamite. That's kind of funny, actually. But where's the dude throwing the dynamite at? Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh god. See? See how close that was to me and I didn't even get hurt? The explosions in this game are very biased towards the player, which is very generous. Yeah, I don't know. Whoops. As soon as I realized, ran into it. What happens if you shoot the spider on the wall? Does it help lift a curse on the family in the village? Something like that. I don't have any gold skulltulas, so... I just realized that doesn't make any sense. I don't have any gold skulltulas, so I can't shoot the skulltula. Oh god. Oh my god. Thank god. I didn't realize that I was gonna shoot his dynamite. Thank god I had a minimum amount of health left. Okay, Homer. Why don't I use my shotgun? There we go. A little rough, don't you think? Oh yeah, we'll be there pretty soon. We will be there very, very soon. We should use that yellow herb soon so we can up our health. For those of you who don't know, yellow herbs will increase your maximum health by a little bit. And red herbs will heal you completely, but you need to mix them with the green herb or else they won't work by themselves. That'll be $5.95, sir. I don't have any gold skulltulas. That's me. Alright, so these, you can kick them a couple times or you can shoot them to break them down faster. And then there's like heavier locks later. I've seen some people play the game and they kick the lock twice and they just need to kick it one more time, but then they like use a shotgun. Because they don't realize it's breakable. You can be a professional gamer and sell them for a bunch of money. Oh, look at that. Now, we're not snakes, so we can't... Leon has a bad back, I guess. He can't be, like, crawling on the floor. So we just have to trigger them like that. No big deal. I wonder if that was supposed to be the booby trap. Like you noticed the gold. Somehow you completely missed the tripwire. I learned this. You want to switch to Coyote Smith for the big padlocks. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm proud of you. You're definitely. By the way, Coyote Smith is my favorite Smith. I would like you to report to me who your favorite Smith is, if you happen to find that you're liking one. Uh-oh, this is a little creepy. Is it a zombie? No, it's a person.
Little rough, don't you think?
Professor Beef said Will Smith. That's a good one. I can't lie.
You're
And Koi.
not like them?
You both had the same idea.
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
He's got gum. He's lying. We don't have gum in our inventory.
It's the big cheese.
Big cheese.
What?
El Jefe Queso.
Dude, this guy is really tough. And there we go. That's the end of the first subchapter. I like how the village chief is clearly modeled after Gregory Rasputin, who's like this legendary Russian mystic. So we haven't died yet, so that's a good start. I'm already redeeming myself for my RE2 remake playthrough. I only just unlocked all of them, still kind of figuring out what each of them are good for.
Let us give you our
All right.
power.
And if you have any questions, don't forget I could give you the tips and the tricks.
Soon, you will become unable to resist this
Coyote's pretty good just for general,
power.
but he's not quite as good as Dan. Dan has a stronger gun. But can Dan unlock padlocks with one hand? I don't think so.
Hey. Hey, wake up.
Ay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on
I wonder
here?
if there's subtitles I could have turned on. I should probably check
Americano,
after
see?
this.
Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you
A
are.
bloke like you.
Name's Leon.
Do I sound
Came here
British
looking
to
for this
you?
girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
He used to be a cop. For one day.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to
Yeah,
start
how did you know
explaining?
that, Lewis?
Psychic powers.
Wait, he hasn't said his name yet, has he?
Just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers
Oh,
speaking
here comes a
something about the
guy.
president's daughter in the church.
I like how he says I'm Luis. Like he says Luis, and then Leon's like, okay, Lewis.
And who might you be?
Like he's so white.
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates
How'd you get that
enough
photo
for
out
it.
with your hands tied? That's a good
Being a hero
question.
isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Maybe he's a magician.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
Yeah, only
I
for a
thought I was
day.
bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right?
Oh, that one, you know, the most tragic,
I've seen a sample of
massive
the virus
incident in the
in the lab
world?
at the
Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, wait. I need to pick up the controller for this.
After you.
Now,
I swear that one's always L and R. It's like, imagine if a zombie outbreak happened in New York, and it was like, and New York got nuked after the fact.
Sorry,
And then
I
like
couldn't
6
get in
years
touch sooner,
later,
but I was,
oh, I was
tied
in
up.
New York
You're okay,
when
right?
the thing happened, and then
There
the
was a
other
male
person's like,
civilian held
was that the
captive.
thing with the
According to him,
zombies or
Ashley's in a
something?
church somewhere.
Like, how would you?
What happened to him?
How would you
He
be
managed to
unsure about
escape.
that?
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently
Oh,
there's
we gotta go to
secret
a
passage
church.
in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Also, I like how Lewis just books it. All right, let me check if there's a. No, I don't think there is any subtitle options, unfortunately. Maybe on the newer one. Oh, well, that's fine. We don't need no stinking subtitles. As long as you guys can hear it, fine enough. This game is so 90s action movie. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about... Oh.
Over here, strange. Over here.
There's our good friend, Merchant Boy 5000. Sniper rifle ammo. We just saved, so that's kind of redundant. The classic Resident Evil games were always so, like, cheesy, and I don't know if it was on purpose or not. It was kind of a weird middle ground where you couldn't really tell. But it felt like it was self-aware. And after a while, it kind of felt like it got harder and harder to tell if they knew what they were doing. Come back after you shot more than 10. Oh, I gotta shoot 10 of them.
What are you buying?
I was a bit off there. I'm buying a rifle because I freaking love the rifle. Are you kidding me? Boom. Look at that. Combine some stuff over here. I'll just leave that. That for now.
Thank you. What are you selling?
And what are we selling? I am going to sell this. Look at that. 10,000.
Buy it at a high price.
If it gets dirty, its value diminishes greatly.
Thank you. Is that all?
Spinals.
Thank
We already
you.
made all our money back. Look at that.
What are you buying?
Tune up. I'm not going to bother upgrading the handgun yet because I'm going to end up using the other one. We'll do
Is that
capacity.
all? Thank you.
Shotgun. It's gonna be a little while till we get a new shotgun. I know that. There's a trick, by the way. If your gun isn't loaded and you upgrade the capacity, you get free bullets. So that's always cool.
Is that all? Thank you.
That's probably good for now. Snake's probably watching in the background with Metal Gear Solid characters. The opening is really weird with how it talks about Raccoon City, though. Can't decide if it's a metropolis, an Argarian city, or a mountain community. well, they also mention the Arklay Mountains, which is the surrounding area of Raccoon City, which is where RE1 takes place, like the mansion and stuff. Because the mansion isn't like right smack in Raccoon City, I'm pretty sure. It's like in the surrounding mountain areas. Also, look at this. Whoop. I didn't notice this glitch for years, but it puts a huge blemish. Look at that. Because why would you walk into a pole, right? But I guess they forgot to put a hitbox on that one. And even in the Steam version, they haven't fixed that. Oh, I didn't even have this loaded. I should have upgraded the capacity. So the reason we want to get the rifle is because this is the perfect place to use it. So... can't see anyone from here. There we go. Not that we need to use it, but... boom! Boom. I like how they're completely oblivious that they're getting taken out one by one. Whoops. There we go. And we could probably... Okay, Homer. Yeah, that takes a while to reload. This dude is still oblivious to what's going on. They're so intelligent, but they're so dumb at the same time. So, I'm gonna... Like, even this dude. Oh, here they come. Ooh, we got two at once right there. Oh. They're missing, these dummies. Alright, they have dynamite, so... Ooh. Okay, we're gonna run. Run, 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 run. Run, run away. Damn, he ain't gonna be in Resident Evil 3. Look at, they're just blowing each other up. They're just saving me ammo. Okay. Leon has the ability to walk through poles. I wish I had that power. To be fair, didn't they have an actual... Oh, don't they have actual literal brain worms? Yeah, pretty much. The Las Plagas. Boom. See how he got hurt by that? I think they're just weak against explosives. I think that's just canon at this point. And Leon is strong against explosives. Whoops. I think that's why in RE2 Remake, I would, like, let myself get hurt by, let's just do this. Boom. I would let myself get hurt by explosives more often than I probably should have. Because I would, look at all dead. Good job, dude. You took them all out for me. I would overestimate how close I could get to it. You roundhouse kicked him from right to left, but he somehow flew to the right. Look, Leon's a powerful dude. That's the only explanation. I also like how there's clear music when there's danger. Because, one part of Resident Evil is like, yeah, there's some parts where you're on the run or like in a lot of danger, but then there's also parts where it gives you time to just take things slow and really soak in the environment. So in this game, we know we're on alert. We know there's enemies nearby because this music's playing. And when everything goes quiet, we know that things are going to be calm for the moment and we can kind of just take everything in and be creeped out, or like, you know, something might pop out, but it's not like we're under tension. And that was something that actually in RE7 I remember having a bit of a problem with, because it seemed like you were almost never in a situation where you could just be calm and take things in. It was always like, oh, I'm starting to check out this new area, and then suddenly Uncle Jack or whatever would show up and start chasing you. Although, you know, I guess it's another preference thing. Should I go in there? I don't need to go in there. Let's just... Oh, there was a dude. Did you hear the dude? We combined the puzzle pieces. Leon has gone through a lot, yeah. In Revelations, the characters are invincible to explosions. Really? Wow, that takes things like another step, like, beyond. It's honestly surprising how close Leon could get to the explosions and be okay compared to the enemies. Like, they might be a little too generous on that end. Hey, Johnny. Welcome.
Welcome to Resident Evil El Cuatro.
Look at that. There's a mask back there. But how on earth do we get to it? By the way, you can open the door slowly. Or if you tap A, boom. Or if you tap it a second time, rather. You can kick the doors open, which is generally the better idea because then if there's an enemy behind the door, it'll actually it'll like stun the enemy. That would have actually been good for RE2 Remake as well, if you could kick the doors open, because then if there was a zombie behind it, you're not just getting blindsided. It's always hard when you're watching a new player and they don't utilize the melee moves very much, because they're so useful, but it's just something you need to learn. Whoops. Like that, look at that. It's just so convenient. I wonder if we'll do the target practice during this playthrough. That's not till a bit later. But it is fun because you can unlock the bottle caps. And they make little sound effects. Was in a call with some friends. Well, Sabine, it's fine if someone joins in 5 minutes after I start or 15 minutes. It don't matter to me. As long as they're here. Whoops. You know, better late than never. That's what I always say. Oh, they're gonna blow their friends up. These dummies. Alright. I'm gonna do this, because why not? Boom! We shot the dynamite emitter. I bet you that's an achievement on the Steam version. Dead Rising chop till you drop on Switch. Hey, Explode pause movie time. You changed your name, didn't you? You're trying to confuse the old J. Well, guess what? It worked. Okay, that's where we came from. So you don't want to just run out here, because look at this. Bear traps. Bear traps as far as the eye can see. Well, there's a spinal in here. So that's always nice. Whoops. Whoa, where'd you come from, dude? Also, always make sure that you're reloaded when you have a chance to reload. Because there's always going to be that time where an enemy sneaks up on you. They're right in front of you and you try to shoot them, but then you're out of ammo. That's the worst. Also, they gotta be holding their face if you want to melee them. If they're just holding their arm, that's no good. It ain't gonna work. Believe me, I tried. Wait, you said there was an axe? I totally missed it. But I don't remember being able to pick up an axe, so I think we should be okay. Floyd, you want on the bed? Come on. Floyd. Hang on, I think he wants out. Okay. Sorry, I just had to let my dog out the room. Oh, see, there's someone behind there. Boom. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Cool. And now everything's chill again. These look breakable. It's funny when you go back to an older game and certain objects clearly stand out, like they're not part of the background because they're like discolored, and you're like, okay, that's interactable. Same thing with old cartoons. You would see like Scooby-Doo, for instance, one of the books on a bookshelf would be a slightly different color, and you could tell like, okay, one of the characters is gonna pick up that book. You know, the things you learn. I have a question. Do you think you could play Ace Combat 5 for a stream? I want to see your reaction. Maybe. Is that like on, Steam or something? So weird to see a game that Jay's uber pro at. Well, I'll have you know, I guess I have been streaming a lot of games that I'm not exactly familiar with. But I mean, RE4, I don't know how many times I played through this thing. Oh, here's where we could find a bunch of fish. But also, to be fair, I started RE2 Remake on hardcore mode, which was probably a really dumb idea. I don't even have room for this fish. I have too many items. But it's fine, we have plenty of health. All the fish do is recover your health, so... Chiller 7. Yeah, that's Bad Girl's brand of mini fridge. Oh, it's for PS2? I'm not able to stream PS2 games at the moment. Whoa! I didn't mean to go back down there. I don't think I've ever done that before. I wonder how far we're gonna be able to get. Let's see, we're an hour in. I want to say that we'll be able to probably do a couple boss fights tonight. Bad Girl owns the Chiller 7 fridge. She does, indeed. Unless you're playing on the inferior PS3 version, then she doesn't anymore. They decided to get rid of that nice reference for some reason. Leon just munching on fish he caught by hand and swallowing whole raw eggs. Absolute madman. Yeah, just like stuffing fish and eggs into his mouth as he's battling his ganados. There's a little puzzle. Wait. There we go. Very simple puzzle, but I'm really glad they brought stuff like that, because this is where, you know, you get these little bits of like classic Resident Evil with the stuff like the puzzles and whatnot. You got the insignia key. So now we have the key to get through that the bingo door that everyone went through earlier. Chief's note. As instructed by Lord Sadler, I have the agent in confinement alive. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. I would, however, think he'd keep them separate, not confine them together as he's ordered. I don't expect Lewis would trust a stranger, but if by chance they did cooperate, the situation could get a bit more complicated. If for some reason an unknown third party is involved, I don't think they'd let a chance like this slip by. But maybe it's all Lord Sadler's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so that this third party will surface, if they even exist, that is. It's an unlikely possibility, but if a prowler is already amongst us, then our plans could be ruined. I guess the Lord thinks it's worth the risk if we're able to stop whatever conspiracy's at work. At any rate, it's the Lord's call. We will trust his judgment as always. And it's actually written on that paper, I think. They didn't have to do that, but they did. They're all textbooks written in English. But I don't have time to read them. I wonder why they're in English. Actually, these notes are in English too. Kind of weird.
Hay un rumor. Hay una extraña entre nosotros.
So I always thought that sounds like Salazar talking, and I always thought that was Salazar, and I was like, oh, that's such a cool Easter egg. But apparently in the separate paths mode where you play as Ada, you see who's talking, and it's just two villagers, and I'm like, why would they ruin it like that? So I'm just gonna pretend that that scene isn't real. Because it sounds just like Salazar.
Same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless,
You carry the same blood as us.
just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
When I first played this growing up, and the chief said you have the same blood as us, I legit thought they were like, I thought that Leon like had like Hispanic blood inside of him, and the village chief sensed it. I was like, wow, just like me.
It seems you're also Hispanic. I guess I'll let you go for now.
Looks so much like the hunter's mark from
Leon,
Bloodborne.
I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently,
Sabine, why would
there's
you
a
want to
religious
choke
cult
Leon?
group
That's really
involved.
rude.
They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay,
The
right?
big cheese.
Yeah.
I like how he had to say
He
the
could've killed me,
line.
but he let me live.
Wait, Lewis
And
said the
he
line.
mentioned
He
something
stole
about
that
me carrying
from
the
Lewis.
same blood as them.
Leon, how could you do
Whatever
this?
that means.
Carry the same blood.
My favorite enemy in this game is the Verdugo.
There are more
Is
important
that the
things than
bugs?
solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Could be they just got the voice actor to do the babbling for that scene. It's possible. Leon is Hispano and loves tacos. Who doesn't love tacos? Let's be real. So here's another little Easter egg. I didn't know about it first. I'm legit like out of room. If you go back into the room, even though he just tossed you out, watch. I guess he changes his mind. Even though 5 seconds ago he decided to let you go. That's gotta hurt. She looks familiar.
A ghost?
Woman in red, somehow so familiar. Maybe it's Sherry Birkin. Verdugo is the predator-like enemy in the sewer where you have to... Oh, yeah! That's a really sick boss. That's like the only boss in the game where it's optional to kill it. You can actually just run away, which I thought you had to run away the first time. But he drops a bunch of money. It's like a fusion of like Predator and Alien. Like, if someone just... If Alien and Predator did the fusion dance, it would create that boss. You need to try the hibachi food truck in LA. Sounds good. I'd love to go to LA again. I haven't been in forever because of all the everything. Uh-oh. We're running out of space. Oh no. We gotta start using our stuff. You can't hoard for too long. Okay. Let's jump out the window. Okay. In the oven, there's an egg. Have you ever heard of cooking an egg in the oven? I feel like it's the only way you would never cook an egg. Game would get so many brownie points right now if you had one less bullet in your magazine. Pretty sure a Predator-Alien hybrid exists in one of the AVP movies, actually. Best singing ever. Oh. Well, thank you. I'm just babbling. Shot the weaker dude behind him. Gotta actually be careful, because they can't insta-kill you. It ain't pretty. I've seen it happen. I've had it happen. That's why shotguns are a beautiful thing. They do like no damage from that distance though. You gotta remember that. I'm always surprised that I missed the axe. That's alright. If anything, it's just an excuse to make some space. Shotgun. Sometimes it's safer to run up, you know? And reload while they're down. And shoot them with your handgun. Come on. Boom. Yeah, these guys have a lot of health. I think they have a name too. I think they're like Dr. Salvador or something. When you unlock the bottle caps later, which are basically like, they're not even bottle caps, they're like figurines of like all the different characters and models in the game. And he gets one. Ooh, we got a ruby. Those are worth a lot of money. What, you didn't follow me? I legit thought he was right behind me. I haven't really been tripping these guys much. I always go for headshots. Now you get why I always do headshots in a RE2 remake. They're a lot more useful in this one. Pretty sure Predator Alien Hybrid exists in one of the AVP movies. Really? Wait, one of the AVP movies? They made more than one Alien vs Predator? I don't know if I knew that. Maybe someone was using the warm function on their oven to make it a makeshift incubator. Poor Dr. Salazar. There's a dude in here, isn't there? Nope, I was wrong. Well, yeah, I mean, dude's pretty gender neutral. At least, like, I use it that way. Oh no, I can't even combine this because there's already... whatever. We just gotta leave it. At least it puts it back on the ground, that's nice. I mean, back where I found it, rather. Instead of just vanishing forever. Okay. I'll make some space right now. There we go. They made far too many AVP. There's no gender discrimination. Everyone gets shot. Pretty much. Oh, Lord. Wait, this is one rifle shot? Hang on. Pretty sure I upgraded the... Yep, okay. There we go. Well, can't pick that up. We're doing, like, I'm not trying to brag, but we're doing too good. Like, we have too excess resources. But I'm gonna upgrade my, my case next time. I should have did that last time. Probably. Instead of buying upgrades. So I always like using a handgun, shotgun, and rifle. Look at that. Like 3 headshots all in a row. Beautiful. Yeah, handgun, shotgun, rifle are always my 3 to-go weapons. Because you can also get a TMP, which is kind of like a submachine gun. And then there's magnums, which are also pretty good. I'd probably get a magnum later. They don't take up too much space. But these are like my main 3 weapons. I think, oh, there's like a mine launcher or something maybe? I don't remember. It's been a while. Oh, damn it. I didn't expect his head to explode. I like how they keep walking for a bit before they fall down. Jesus. Well, now's our chance to use some, oh, we can't do it right away. There we go. That's fine. Yeah. Flash grenades become super important later on, by the way, because a flash grenade will kill a parasite instantly. They're just weak against it. We're not going to run into parasites until a bit farther into the game, but they will come quite in handy for that later. Leon's simultaneously too dumb and too kind-hearted to do any kind of gender discrimination. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. Alright. Oh, we have so many items. Merchant, where are you? There's the classic safe room music. That's how you know you're safe in a Resident Evil game. When does Wesker show up? Wesker actually, if I remember correctly, Wesker actually never shows his face during the base game. Only on some bonus stuff that you unlock after. Although one of it is a Simonetta, which is like kind of part of the story. It's actually interesting that they, like, it seems like they knew what they were going to do with Wesker, because he's like superhuman by RE5, and in RE1 he's just kind of like a normal dude. But in this one, in mercenary mode, when you play as Wesker, which is just like this little bonus mode, he does like superhuman feats. So it's like they already knew ahead of time like what they were gonna do with him, I guess. You always want to shoot shiny objects. I don't know why that box was right there, it was empty. I think Wesker's the baddie for the last bit of the game. Wow, I was very wrong. Not sure where my memories of Wesker are coming from. You might be conflating it with RE5. There we go, that's who we wanted to see.
Something that might interest you. Got some rare things.
Got some rare things on sale.
What are you buying?
First off, we can't afford that, but
What are you
we
selling?
will soon. We want to keep this stuff because we can combine them. This isn't something we can combine. The ruby.
I'll. Thank you. Is that all?
Look at that. Ooh, we are
Thank
rich
you.
now. These are, pretty sure these are 2 items that we can combine things
What are
with.
you buying? Is that all?
Bigger case. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You could get a treasure map, which will show you where like some hidden treasures are. Oh yeah, so there's a TMP, which it's definitely fun to use. You know, it's just another option, but I generally don't get it. I prefer to have my 3 big boys over there. And you don't need a rocket launcher. It kills virtually everything in the game in one hit.
What are you buying?
And it's really expensive. So yeah.
Is that all?
Capacity,
Thank you.
that's probably good for now. Glad the items you're just meant to sell don't take up any inventory space. Oh, definitely. They just put them in here in the treasure section, I think. Yeah. So, elegant headdress and elegant mask. You'd think they would go together, but they don't. I actually don't remember if the headdress goes in anything. The mask, for sure, you find things that go in here, so we're gonna hold on to that. And I can never remember which way I came in from. Ninja Man is a real homie.
I'll buy it at a high price.
I just like how there's this random Australian merchant in the middle of Spain selling you stuff wherever you go. He's just following you everywhere. And I was so disappointed because I was so certain that he was going to be an RE5, because it's like, Of course you're gonna put the Australian merchant who was in Spain in Africa now. How could you not? But they didn't. Don't give him the treasures, said Christmas Elf. Christmas Elf likes hoarding the treasures. Kind of like Gollum with the one ring, except with every treasure. I thought there were people in here. Oh, yep, there we go. I wasn't crazy. Someone to the right, maybe? There you go. I'm gonna get hit, probably. Let's see if I can manage to, Okay. Oh, she missed anyways. We're all good. And let's just pump ammo into these enemies so we can not run out of space again. So we picked up enough blue medallions in the farm that we should be able to find 10 in total from the in the graveyard here. Hopefully. I think we got like 5. There should be at least 5 in here. Uh-oh. We should have enough. Yeah, we should have enough. Because I'm not gonna get all of them. Because then I'll have to wait to pick up the secret weapon until I find them all. And we don't need to do that. Not that they're that hard to find, but it's just better to save your... It's not worth spending the time on to get every single one. I think there's one back here. Maybe I have to go around. Elegant headdress is safe to sell. Just hold on to the mask. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I had a feeling it was. I think it's just one of those items where it always felt like it was supposed to go in something, but then by the end of the game it's like, nope, you never put it in anything. That guy's taking a lot of shots. Oh god. Whoa! I don't know if I've ever seen them just poke your face like that. Usually they like lean back and strike you. They don't just poke. Wow, I don't know if I ever noticed that. I did not expect that to happen. I was like, maybe I'll be able to reload in time. Nope. Alright, so we want to get in here. There it is. And I think there's 2 more coming up, so we should have just enough. We need to trigger this scene. Yep, there we go.
Hunnigan,
Then both having elegant in the name certainly doesn't help. Sounds like they're part of a set. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's some sort
The
of
rusty old
indentation,
set.
like something might fit inside.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some way or something to get inside.
I have to find some way or something. How about I just kick the door down? I mean, whatever works. Here's a little bonus area. Whoops. Oh god. Hit that dynamite in his hand. There we go. I saw one just now, you missed it. Oh, did I? Why would you call your handler if there's a locked door? What are they gonna do about it? Good point. So here's a little extra thing, and I just have this memorized in my brain forever. Not how to do it instantly, but I do know what I'm supposed to do. Actually, I just screwed up already. Yeah, my brain is, Oh my god, I'm doing all the wrong... Hang on. Yeah, I have this memorized. Don't worry, guys. Whoops. I keep, not waiting for the thing to finish. There we go, okay. So yeah, you just want the Z, the M, and the V. I just always remember that for some reason. And the way you find out which symbols you need is you have to go look at the gravestones in the graveyard. But we don't have to do that, because I remembered. But you said I missed one of the blue ones, huh? Let me see. Yeah, it does look like I missed it. I guess it was like in farther away. Maybe I could see it from right here. Oh yeah, good call. Yeah, I felt like there was one there and then I forgot, I guess. Okay. Ahí está. Why don't you fall off the bridge? The way they fall down, like sometimes they're not even pointing towards that direction and they just like lock on. Goodness, that map is 1000% Metroidvania. One day we'll get you to enjoy them, Jay. One day. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I guess I just have this one. Whoop. Damn it. That always happens. I put my knife away and then I realize it's a snake. Oh, I got a brown egg. Those are good. They heal as much as like 2 green herbs. Closure of the church. Regarding the 2 fugitives, the apprehension of Lewis is our top priority. The American agent is a distant second. Wow. So apparently Lewis is more on their radar than we are. What Lewis stole from us is far more important than the girl. Unless we get it back, the girl will become useless to us. We must get it back to execute our plan in the end. If it gets in the wrong hands, the world will become a totally different place than what Lord Sadler has envisioned. Oh, boo-hoo. At all costs, we mustn't let that happen. Nevertheless, we're not letting go of the girl. To ensure that the agent does not get to her, I've locked the church door where the girl is being held. Anyone who needs access to the church must first get approval by Lord Sadler. There's a key beyond the lake, but it should be safe now that the Del Lago has been awakened by our Lord. No one will get across the lake alive. Plus, our same blood courses through the agent's veins. It'll just be a matter of time before he joins us. Once he does, there will be nobody else left that will come looking for the girl. Okay. I hope you guys don't mind if I read those. I tend to like to, because it gives you a deeper dive into what's going on and all that. This is a medallion that's always easy to miss if you don't turn around. Oh yeah, we have plenty of medallions. It looks like we just missed like a few in the farm area. But that was kind of on purpose anyways. You could shoot these through the floor probably, yeah. There we go. It's all scripted, like a script. Well, I guess one thing, Fac, is that there are some points where you return to, like, areas in this game, but it's not done extensively. Like, once you've moved on to a next part, you're done with the, there's certain parts where you're not going to be turning around anymore. Oh, look at all these crows. I'm sorry I have to do this to you, my crow brethren, but boom! Look at all that money! Money, 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 money. Was it worth wasting a grenade on? Probably not, but it's really satisfying. That's messed up. I know. But to be fair, birds do attack you in like most of the other Resident Evil games, so it's kind of like revenge in a way. Wait, are we already at a boss fight? No. This looks like... I guess we'll see. I could have sworn you fought Del Lago first. nothing. Okay, here's the safe room. You can tell by the blue fire is usually a good indicator. In this case, there was a blue door. Yep, see the blue fire? I wonder if there's a reason why the Ganados stay away from the merchant. There's theories about that, I think. I know that the merchant has like red eyes. Kind of like, I think the Ganados have like red eyes, which like maybe suggests he could be infected. But he's not brainwashed like the rest of them. Like everyone else infected with the parasite, they have to like listen to Lord Sadler.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Well done, I see you've shot more than 10 medallions. Like I promised, go claim your specialized gun. Don't worry about money, this one's on the house.
What are you buying?
There it is, the Punisher. So if you compare the stats, the Punisher is a little bit weaker than the normal handgun, but it has a special ability. It can blast a hole through 2 enemies. That means if you shoot an enemy and there's another one behind them, the bullet will pass through and hit both of them. Like even if it's not like headshotting them, like it's just going through them, which I think is really cool. Let me sell the other gun first. That's why I didn't want to waste money upgrading this one. Jesus, only 4,000.
Is that all?
Didn't even get much for it.
What are you buying?
And if you upgrade your guns in this game all the way, they usually get like a special effect. And the Punisher, if you upgrade all the stats all the way, I think its special ability gets upgraded and it can shoot through like 5 people or something crazy like that. It is expensive to upgrade though, I ain't gonna lie.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all?
Get the firepower up to try to even that out.
What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Ah.
I'll buy it.
Thank
Ooh, I think that might go into that actually. Let's see. There's a couple different treasures you can combine. Nope. Okay, so this is combinable, but it goes with something else. Alright, is there anything else? I usually don't bother getting a scope for the rifle. It's just not necessary.
What are you buying?
You can already see far enough with it. Did I already upload the capacity? No, I didn't. Rifle. I'll do the cheap ones for now.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all?
There we go.
Thank you.
Hey, Professor Beef, welcome back.
What are you selling, Professor Beef?
It's getting 2 bullets for the price of 1. That's more bullet per bullet. That's true. That's just basic math right there, really. Punisher time, baby. Oh, and that reminds me, there's actually a gun in this game. It's a Magnum called the Killer 7. I always forget his name. It's Shinji something. Sorry, Shinji Mikami. Shinji Mikami, who directed Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 1, which are like my 2 favorite Resident Evil games, he actually did some work on Killer 7. And he he collabed with Suda to do Shadows of the Damned, which is why I really want to try that game. But anyways, there's a gun in this game called Killer 7, which is referencing Killer 7, obviously, which is really cool. Like 2 of my favorite GameCube games, probably my 2 favorite GameCube games. And they're both great games and they're both referenced. And I think if we go back up, there's like something we missed. Let me make sure I'm not crazy. I could be totally making that up. Like, did we already go in here? We probably did. Yeah, I'm crazy. Imagine if another boulder. The Evil Within. I've heard about that. I haven't played it. But yeah, Shinji Mikami is a pretty cool dude. Makes some good stuff. The only thing that's weird is that the Killer 7 gun in this game is the only gun that doesn't have a special upgrade once you upgrade everything, which is a little disappointing. But I can't really complain. The fact that the gun is in the game at all is really neat. You know? I don't know what it is about the aiming in this game, but I just find it pretty smooth, pretty easy. Let's blow this guy up. Like, I still miss shots a lot, obviously, but I don't know. It just works a lot better. Even like RE5, which is based on the same skeleton as RE4, I feel I had a little bit harder time aiming for just some reason. Maybe I don't know what it is, honestly. Are you dead? Why is my laser sight going through you? I guess it doesn't work in the water. I feel like we could just run through this part, honestly. There's a lot of parts where you don't need to go and kill everyone. You could just kind of just pass through. You know, there might be like a treasure in a tree or something here. Pretty sure there is a treasure. I didn't know this for years, but because I never would usually buy the treasure maps or like look up things, but occasionally you'll find a bird's nest in a tree, which will contain a treasure. Whoops! Wow, he did the poke thing again. So once again, though, I don't really need to deal with these guys. I'm pretty sure I could just pass through. Did I hear a chainsaw, dude? It almost sounded like one. That flash grenade works for a nice long time. Now I'm just killing people because I actually would like to pick up some more health. Alright. I'm justified in using this now. Okay. No health, huh? Sometimes I just don't like dropping health. Oh my god. And I'm getting hit a lot. Oh lord. I should have just passed through like I kept suggesting. Yeah, I keep gambling. I'm like, oh, I want to get my health back, but... Also, I have a shotgun. Why am I being fancy? Just blow them up. Blow them up. Blow them up. Evil Within exists somewhere between RE4 and Silent Hill 2. I still need to play Silent Hill 2. Like, that's the one that I always hear people talk about. But I've still only played the first one. Snake? Yes. I freaking called it that time. Those snakes usually always get me. Oh, by the way, instead of eating the eggs, you can actually throw eggs at enemies, which doesn't do anything. It just cracks the egg on them. It's just like a funny little detail, I guess. It would be funny if, like, maybe the golden egg would kill certain, like a boss in one hit. But as far as I know, they don't actually do any damage to anybody. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Boss fight time. Cool, I'm glad we were able to do a boss fight. Yeah, we're not even 2 hours in. They sure took their time getting rid of the other police officer. They burned the first dude hella quick. Yeah, you want to get out of there. You do not want to stick around. Oh boy. I like how the cutaways show you just enough of the monster, but at the same time you're like, what the hell was that? Ooh, yellow herb. Nice. I don't think I have a blue herb though. I was hoping to pick one up off Villager, but it never happened. Ah well, we're fine. Oh, well, would you look at that? Ask and you shall receive. Alright, so there's an Easter egg here that I'm not going to do, but if you point at the water and you shoot the water a bunch of times, the beast will actually come up and kill you. It'll come up, there will be an animation, and he'll just eat Leon, and it'll be a game over instant. And it's a great prank to pull on your friends. Like, oh, you want to see like this cool secret? Go to the water and shoot the water a bunch of times. And it happens, but I'm not gonna do that because we haven't died yet, and I don't wanna ruin the streak, you know? Maybe I'll even beat the game without dying. Who knows? But yeah, if you want to pull a prank on your friend who doesn't know about that, I would highly suggest it. It's really funny to see their reaction. It's interesting. When I first saw this, I thought it was like a crocodile, but I think it's actually more like a salamander. If it was like on super steroids and from the prehistoric era. The monster takes littering very seriously. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, we're gonna hit that. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, I don't have this like boss fight memorized or anything. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Yeah. There he is. Got a couple hits there. Get out the way. Apparently this is a... I learned this from my brother. I think he was like watching a speedrun stream of this game where they explain stuff. And this boss will ruin a lot of people's speedruns because there's a 1 in 3 chance that you'll get like a really fast pattern, a 1 in 3 chance you'll get like a middle pattern, and a 1 in 3 chance you'll get a really slow pattern. So people will get to this boss sometimes and they'll just have to restart their whole speed run because they just got a bad pattern. And this is just wonderful, isn't it? Nothing terrifying about this. Oh boy. Jesus. Shadow of the Colossus prepared you for this. And the dozen or so times you play through the game, yeah. I don't know. I wonder how many times. There we go. That was fast. This was like one of the coolest boss fights when I first saw it. I think it won like boss fight of the year on some website, like the year that this game came out. But it's not over yet. Come on, Leon. Come on. There we go. Woo! We survived the giant mutant salamander. Things are looking good for Leon. Oh no, we coughing up blood. That's never a good sign. Look at that, we finished the first chapter completely now. We're getting through pretty good pace. I think there's 5 main chapters. I don't remember like what sub-chapter it ends on exactly, but I know there's 5 of them. Oh no, Leon's got the Corvid virus. He's being infected by the crow disease. Yeah, or it's all the raw eggs he ate. I know, you probably could get parasites from that. It's funny because if you're using the special outfit, he has long sleeves on. So he's looking down at his arms and he's not seeing anything, but he's just screaming. It's pretty funny. Oh no, my sleeves are really tight.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
I guess I lost consciousness. No big deal.
Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was
Yeah,
talking
maybe you
about.
want to mention the giant water monster you just battled.
I'm alright now.
He doesn't even bring it up. It's like, it's as if it's not even worth mentioning to him. Anonymous letter. There's an important item hidden in the falls. If you're able to get to it, you might be able to get Ashley out of the church. But I'll warn you, the route to the church isn't a walk in the park by any means. They've deployed what's called an El Gigante, so God bless. About what's been going on in your body, if I could help you, I would, but unfortunately it's beyond my power. Sorry, my reading... I'm not exactly doing a narration voice, but I'm trying to read it clearly, but also get through it at a good pace so we can get to more good stuff. Oh boy. So, before we go down that path, we can go this way. Look at that blue flame in the distance. He did take down a giant crocodile on his first day as a cop. Oh yeah. Forgot about that, because it wasn't in the Claire playthrough. Sabine said Leon's life sucks. Leon works life is stressful, said Double O. Well, think of it like this, his life is exciting. It's not boring. You know, he's got that going for him. Is this the one where you could get on the rooftop? Yes, it looks like it is. Check this out, this is kind of funny. Now, if my calculations are correct, the fishing mini game Well, I wouldn't really call it a mini game. It's not like Ocarina of Time. There we go. That goes in the mask, I think. Boom. I think one of the things that goes in the mask is like you can only find it in like one place in the whole game, and I tend to miss it. Oh, free ammo, sweet. Oh, that's kind of awkward. Hey, buddy. Seems to be taking his lot in life pretty well, all things considered. What, nothing else? Just some rifle ammo? What a ripoff.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Okay, we don't want to sell these yet. Yeah, we don't really have a whole lot of money to upgrade stuff yet, so that's fine. We still picked up some stuff here. I wonder which Resident Evil character has been through the most crap. Rebecca goes through a lot, like right after each other, because Resident Evil 0 takes place immediately before Resident Evil 1, so that's pretty rough. I think this was the quote-unquote mini-game that Christmas Elf was talking about. You can technically get fish. Not really, though. I think it's better to shoot them. Oh, that's what it is. You shoot them and then you take the boat and go pick it up. We don't have a whole lot of room, but I could heal, so might as well. Yum. Alright, now we're all healed. And we're about to run into the first of many
El Gigante.
the El Gigante. Here he is, El Gigante. I bet you didn't expect it. He's not that big, actually. Oh, his head exploded. Yeah, that's pretty chill. So yeah, this is our first... Wow, he died in one shot. That doesn't usually happen. That was very lucky. Usually they take quite a few hits. So now we have to deal with these parasites, which are probably the most annoying enemies in the game. There's a few different types of them. That's the first type. They just like to swipe at you with these like organic knives, and they do a lot of damage. And now we're gonna have to deal with them. Every time we blow off a villager's head from now on, there's a chance that a parasite will pop out. They won't always pop out, but they pop out enough that it's this part was always funny to me. Let's see, can I see anyone from up here? That's a good question. Just shoot this from here. Oh yeah. That'll save some time. Too bad we won't hear the noise it makes though. It makes this really like a frying pan hitting something. Ding. Alright. I never thought to do that before, but this is always funny that they just add this in. Just a few seconds of Leon climbing down a rope. Hey Kiko, was trying to hear the stream for the last 25 minutes but had to reinstall my drivers. Damn, really? That sucks. Hey Fizz, how's your big strong mustache? It's pretty powerful at the moment. Wait, does that mean I don't have to go up there? Hang on. Because I shot everything down already. I think I just did like a... Oh no, I still have to do some switches or something. I forgot. Is it anyone participating in No Shave November? We're redirecting the water. Somebody poison the water hole. Okay, the ooh-woos in the chat are reaching a dangerously critical mass. It's starting to concern me. Well, golly gee, I sure hope that when I jump over to this side, it won't spawn a group of enemies. Aw, geez, exactly what I didn't want. Probably coming from both sides, too. Melee attacks are so good. I could have just dealt with them, but why do that when I could do this? Hey, that's just what we needed.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
What about my safety? I'm a person too, you know. We just ignored like 12 villagers. And they didn't even follow me. Oh yeah, look at Leon. He looks at the bats. It's really weird. I think my brother pointed this out to me. It's really funny that he does that. If Jay was a villain from any video game, what villain would he be? He's giving off a bored villain vibe, but I can't think of one from any popular game. I can't think of a bored villain. Is there a villain who just kind of sits around? Oh, you know what? The main villain from Conker's Bad Fur Day was kind of like that. Wasn't it like a lion or something? And he just kind of... Or a panther? He's just like sitting back and he's like trying to drink his milk, but his one of the legs on his table is too short. And his scientists figured out that the table leg is the exact height of a squirrel. So he wants to capture Conker and use him as a table leg. That's like the whole dumb plot of the game. Do I have more money this time? I will with this. An old ring, I can almost feel the history behind this jewelry. I just hope that there's some value. There's a lot of value.
Thank you.
Alright. Well, that gave us a lot.
What are you buying?
Leon has ADHD. I hate bats. I don't know if I've ever met a bat IRL, so I can't really...
What are you buying?
You know, I can't really judge.
Is that... Thank you.
East Coast sleepy time, so I gotta bounce. Night, everybody. Thanks for the stream. Alright, Fact, as always, thank you very much. So you'll probably miss the El Gigante 5, but I'm sure you've seen it before. So... But yeah, you have a good night. Oh, that's right. We return to the area and then we fight him. That's why I recognized the place we fight the El Gigante, but we weren't... It wasn't the actual fight yet. That's what I was thinking of. Oh god. I didn't expect you guys to be here. Wait, am I going the right way? I don't know if I was supposed to turn this way. Jesus. How are you blowing fire? David Blaine over here. Harry Houdini over here. Leon was rocking an anime look even in the 90s. I'm surprised he's not in Gurren Lagann. Oh god. Sorry, I hope the joystick clacking around isn't too loud. Let me check the map real quick. Oh, I am going backwards. Yeah, I don't remember that, like, coming this way and it's raining and there's, like, enemies. So that really threw me off guard. I was like, hold up. Something ain't right here. Yep, we're supposed to go this way. Well, it's the big show. Bom, 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 bom.
¡Rápido! 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 ¡Hala! ¡Usa los músculos! ¡Rápido! ¡Apúrense!
Where's the big bad show tonight? Oh boy, here he comes. There he is. The Giant. Very accurately named. You're killing everybody that just pulled you out of here to kill me. You're doing my job for me, really. I should thank you. It's funny, you get like 90 minutes into the game before you fight your first boss, and then suddenly we're fighting two bosses pretty close to each other. But I ain't complaining because I love boss fights. Should probably be using a stronger gun though, that'd be smart. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Yep. Should have seen that coming. I think a brown egg will actually heal me. Whoops. Not all the way. Whoops. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use our... Oh, we have flash grenades and stuff. I should be utilizing those probably, but first let's do this. Wait, cutscene.
Hey, it's that dog.
Hey, it's that dog.
See? See what happens when you help helpless animals? Then they will help you in return. It's simple economics. That was fast. So a little trick you could do here is you can actually get some shots in. Oh, no, is he dead already? No way. No, he's not dead. Maybe this rifle's a little too strong, but sometimes you can shoot the parasite first, and then you can go up and start chopping it up. But either way, you're doing damage to it. Oh no. It's time to heal again. Bow, 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 bow. Why don't I flash grenade you? Haha. Now I can shotgun your face safely. Relatively speaking. Yeah, shotgun you get a blast and then you could jump up there and start chopping away. And he is done. Pretty basic stuff. really glad he didn't fall on me. That would have sucked. $15,000. Not bad. Not bad for my first El Gigante. Alright. Oh, we should reload our rifle. Who made Algae Gante? Pitas. What? What on earth are you talking about? What in tarnation? Alright, so we're going this way. Right, we're heading back to the church now so we can pick up Ashley. Because now we have the key. And I'm sure nothing will be different on the way back. There won't be any new enemies, there won't be any new obstacles. It'll just be a walk in the park, I'm sure. Oh, the currency. Yeah. I think I looked it up one time and it's like an outdated currency that they don't even use anymore. Which may like link together with... Uh-oh. Ah, it's probably just that dog. Nope, it's not. That is not the dog. That is a bad dog. Oh, here comes the bad dogs. Oh, here comes... Oh, God. Oh boy. Let's not risk this. Now you don't run into dogs very often in this game. But when you do, you don't forget it. Let me tell you, I run into a dog or two in my day. You know, they ain't a pretty sight. Jay, play Silent Hill The Room sometime. Maybe. I should play the Silent Hill. I'll probably play some Silent Hill games on here eventually. I'd like to play the first one again. That's the only one I've ever played so far. I always hear good stuff about 2. Now I've heard of 3. I know it's called The Room, which is really funny because it sounds like the movie. But I'm sure it's nothing like the movie. But no, yeah, I think I will play some Silent Hill games on here. Once I have the opportunity. This insignia is everywhere. I wonder if it's a religion from this region. Yeah, let's just steal money from their religious site. That's pretty chill. They won't mind if we do that. How spicy can you get with food? Because if you can eat ghost peppers, then OML, on my life. Am I being an old person right now? Oh my lord. I'm pretty decent with spicy food. I like spicy food. But I also don't like spicy food that's hot just for the sake of being hot. You know, you gotta have that flavor too. Whoops. I forgot you were supposed to time that specifically. Now I remember. There's like this perfect level of spice, like this mixture of like the heat, but then also really good flavor. How am I timing this wrong? I think I just completely forgot. Maybe you gotta like hit it really in advance as it's swinging. It's funny how everything else in the game has come to me. Wow. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe you don't hit it early, maybe you just wait till it's leaning all the way that way. That's so funny, I never remember having a problem with this. There we go, that's all it was. I was overthinking it. That's really funny that that happened. I'm surprised Leon hasn't broken his legs doing that. Oh, this is another neat puzzle. That looks about right to me. Boom. Hey, the Italian Retro Joe, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to RE4 GameCube. You are playing with the real Nintendo or emulated? I'm playing this on the actual GameCube disc. I'm actually playing it on the Wii, but it is like the actual GameCube game. So it's not emulated or anything.
Ashley.
And I decided to do it this way just because I prefer using the GameCube controller.
No!
It's my favorite way to play this.
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leon. I'm under the President's order to rescue you.
What?
And here's Ashley.
That's right. And I have to get you out of here. Now come with me.
Who's voiced by Cindy Vortex from Jimmy Neutron, which I didn't realize for years.
It's Leon.
And then
I've
once you
succeeded
know,
in
you can't
extricating my
unhear it.
subject.
Good work, Leon. I'll send a chopper over right away.
Where's the extraction point?
There's another trail that
Yep,
you can
I'm
take
sure
to get
we'll
out of the
get to
village.
that
The
chopper with
will
no
pick you up beyond
issues.
there.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Are you scared of anything specifically? What movies actually scared you? I don't know about like scared specifically, but I really hate small spaces, I guess, and I hate being restrained. I always make the joke that I have like the exact opposite of like a bondage kink. Like I hate not being able to move. And I get sleep paralysis sometimes, so it's not a very good combination. I played this version last month on my phone with emulator and live stream. Really? I remember that this was for phone apps. I swear this is one of the most ported games of all time. People always joke that Skyrim is ported a lot, but Resident Evil 4 was like GameCube to PS2, PC, Wii, iPhone, Switch, PS... Did I say PS3 already? Well, whatever the case, yeah, this game has been ported a lot more than Skyrim. Jay is scared of open world games. Oh yeah, that's one of my biggest weaknesses.
I'll take the girl.
Who are you?
If you must know, my name is Osmond Sadler, the master of this fine religious community.
What do you want?
And here's the big
Demonstrate
bad
to
of the
whole
game.
world our astounding power, of course. No longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. So
He wants to take over the
we
world.
Kidnap the president's
I mean the
daughter
GameCube version like
in
you're
order to
doing,
give
but
her our
in
power,
my phone.
and then
Really?
send
You were
her
able
back.
to emulate the GameCube version on your phone? That's pretty cool.
something in my neck.
What did you do to her?
We just planted
Wow, I wonder how that
a
worked.
gift. Oh, there's going to be one hell of a
By the way,
party when
Sadler's
she
really
returns
dumb
home
here.
to her loving
I'll
father.
explain after the cutscene ends.
But before that,
But this is one of those things
I
that
thought I
don't
might
make sense
bargain with the
in
president
retrospect.
for some donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running.
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Yeah, you
Oh,
tell
I
him,
believe I
Leon.
forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift.
When I was unconscious.
Oh, I truly hope you like our small but special.
Yep, Leon and
contribution.
Ashley both got injected
When
by the
eggs
Lost
hatch,
Plagas.
You will become my puppets. Involuntarily, you'll do as I say. I'll have total control over your minds. Don't you think this is a revolutionary way to promulgate one's faith?
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me.
How does that sound like an alien invasion? Here's another action movie scene. Boom! They jumped out the window. But Ashley didn't have the parkour skills that Leon has.
Don't worry. We got into this mess. We can get out of it.
Alright, now, think about this. Sadler's whole plan is that he infects Ashley with the Las Plagas. She goes back to the White House, and then she, like, destroys the US from the inside, because she's the president's daughter, because he mind controls her. Why would he tell Leon that when they're going to take her home? Like, the whole plan is that he's gonna take her home. If he just never said anything, his plan would have worked. But then he brought it up, and then he tries to stop them from leaving. So, it's like a plot hole. Also, they look like soap opera characters on this save screen, which is funny. I don't think I would make for a good goth. Because I'm not all that gothy to BH. You know, I'm not a super hyperactive type of person most of the time. But I'm also not like,
Ugh. The sun. It's too bright.
unless it's a sunny day. Actually, the sun does get pretty bright, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. You can see my playthrough. You're gonna play Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I've never played that one. You'll have to tell me how that one is.
Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon.
Wow, thanks, Ashley. I never would have guessed. Oh god. Oh, now we got Ashley to worry about. Everyone's favorite part of the game. I don't know why I came in here. I don't think these items are that important. Let's just keep moving for now. Sadler thinks Leon will be infected sooner too. Oh, I know. It's just a dumb little nitpick thing that I noticed. Hey Jay, your channel is reviews, not specifically to games. Least doesn't have to be. Thought about reviewing cartoons or films? Yeah, I have actually thought about doing like movie review or maybe even like a podcast type thing. I haven't done it yet, but I do want to.
Welcome.
I think it's like a movie comes out and I think about talking about it, and then by the time like I get around to like seriously thinking about it, the movie's no longer relevant. So here's a new gun. I think most people think this is the best gun, but I just like the Punisher so much, so I'm gonna stick with that for now.
What are you selling?
And I guess I could review older movies, but I could never think of
Is
what
that
to
all? Thank you.
what to cover.
What are you buying?
Hey Dynasty, what's up? How's it going? Hey potential Mike. Yeah, it's just me today. If I have Mike on, I'll usually put his name in the title or the description somewhere. Rifle. I think those are good for now. Let's just keep upgrading this handgun.
Is that old? Thank you. Is that old?
There we go.
Thank you. Come back any
Memes,
time.
just an hour of him shooting air out of his nose at good memes. Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm gonna write more books. Alright, good luck with your writing. I know how that be. Or maybe you don't have writing block problem. If so, then that's good. Yeah, good luck with the writing. Buffy's cool, you have to beat vampires and stab them kicking chairs to get steaks. It's nice, plus the main characters are all playable. Oh, that's cool. That sounds like it's something you'd want if you're a fan of the show. Wasn't Seth Green in that show, like as a werewolf or something? That's pretty funny to think about. I'll probably play a little bit longer. I think we're coming up to the part with the shack. Yeah, okay. You have to make it through the village first, real quick. Which way is that? Oh, we are going the right way. Alright, cool. I think? Wait. Yes. Yes, we want to go this way. And you want to shoot the bear traps as soon as you get the chance to, because Ashley will step in them. So just shoot them. Better to get them out of the way. Unless, you know, there's a wide enough space like that. This one had an interesting god, but the outfit sucks. All these ats. I can see my glowy orange name everywhere. Alright, so we can stick Ashley in here. Which makes things a little simpler. Although we're just passing through. I saw one of the blue medallions that I missed earlier. Oh, I got way too close that time. Whoops. Wait. Okay. You want to go this way. Oh, we have to like drop down. Okay, I remember now. Maybe I should just take out these villagers. Just in case. Yeah, maybe I should be upgrading this shotgun. Some of these people are just tanking these headshots. I'm surprised I'm not seeing more parasites though. That's right, we jump over here. Right, come on, Ashley. I really hope someone doesn't grab her on the way here. Might as well shoot this while we're waiting. Oh, you're not Ashley. I thought that was Ashley. Ashley? God, is she stuck? Oh no, where is she? Oh, there she is. Starting to worry me there. So I think we go this way. Ouch. Ow, my face. Get out of here. What do you know? I'm just getting this medallion just because. Bear traps are the only thing that don't kill Ashley. Even Leon doesn't die getting stuck. Oh really? I didn't know that. Have you ever played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? I played a little bit. My cousin had it for the Xbox, so when I would go over I would play it. But I never like beat it or anything. I'll just shoot these. We have plenty of ammo. Alright, we're going the right way. Oh, she was able to get over. Now you need some upper body strength to do that. Let's see. Oh no, you don't get to the shack until after you do some other stuff, now that I remember. So maybe I'll end up doing that next time.
Welcome.
Or do you? Oh no, it is after that. Okay, so yeah, we are gonna do the tower defense
What are you selling?
mode right now.
What are you buying?
I don't think I can upgrade anything. Yeah.
Come back anytime.
Wait, did I have stuff to sell? Let me check real quick.
What are you selling?
Oh, there we go.
Is that all?
And then we don't need this TMP ammo.
Is that all?
We don't have a TMP. Okay, so we can upgrade something. Capacity. Power. I'll do the capacity.
Is that
shotgun.
all? Thank you.
If you aim when she's in front of you, she'll crouch scared and not move until you release. Oh yeah, I did notice that. And then other times she'll stand behind you,
I
right?
have some bad news.
I'd rather not hear it.
Whoops.
Well, I'm
Sorry,
afraid
that
I
was
have
my
to tell you
coaster.
anyway. We've lost contact with the chopper. Someone must have shot it down.
We
though
lost
can't
contact with the
determine who.
chopper.
Great.
We're prepping another chopper for
What do you mean?
Meanwhile, I want you to head towards the extraction point.
Got it.
Beep beep. Alright, here we come. If you notice, the Ganados farther in the background are really low polygon. Try to look out for it. It's pretty funny.
Quick, in that cabin.
I think even in the newer ports of this game, they still are like that too.
Leon! Small world, eh? Well...
Hey, it's
I
Lewis.
see that the president's equipped
Our good
his daughter
friend.
with ballistics, too.
How rude! And I don't believe there's any relevance with my figure and my standing. Who are you?
Oh, excuse me, Your Highness. Perhaps the young lady might want to introduce herself first before asking someone his name.
Her name's Ashley Graham, the president's daughter.
Is she... well, you know...
Don't worry. She's cool.
Is she,
never
though?
mind. There's supposed to be some kind of obvious symptom before you turn into one of them anyway.
Look!
Oh, here they come.
Ashley, upstairs.
Okay, it's game time.
Alright, so this is another part that's pretty tough. Look out, Lewis. This will save us a little time. Not save us a little time, buy us a little time. See ya, Retro Joe. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciated it. Thanks for your fun tips, fun facts. A Kirby skin on Leon sounds disgusting, to be honest. I think I'll wait to go upstairs. Ah, never mind. Let's just go upstairs. Because there's like one of each grenade up here, if I remember. Flash grenade. Regular grenade. And a fire grenade. And a health. Alright, we don't want to leave Lewis by himself. Oh boy. That's a lot of them. We are packed to the gills with weapons though, so... course, this is where all the parasites are gonna start showing up. Boom. We're doing okay so far. Oh god. As soon as I say that, I freaking almost died. I didn't realize my health was so low, jeez. Bump it up a bit with this. A parasite hit me, so I'm gonna flash grenade. Kill that sucker instantly. Should probably not have my back turned to the bulk of the room. I know, Lewis. If you shoot Lewis enough times, he'll actually you'll get a little game over cutscene. He'll shoot you back. He'll be like, "Sorry, Leon." Upstairs? Sure, sounds good to me. That means we're getting closer. Closer to the end. Ah, you axe throwing jerk. Oh, here they come. Of course, Lewis won't kick the ladders down, so you gotta do that. This is where it's like okay to start using up all your items, because there's just so many dudes to deal with here. Just in time. Oh, you. Here they come. Oh boy. He's never gonna get up here. I won't let him. Oh god. Parasite boy. Lewis is getting wrecked. Good thing he can't die. Or else I would be worrying about him. Oh, parasites. It just had to be parasites. Did I kill it? I did kill it, sweet. Alright, shouldn't be too much longer. All this madness will be over anytime soon. Anytime now. Yeah, Lewis uses the Red 9, which is like the most powerful handgun, but it's kind of slow and sluggish. Oh, parasite. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just gonna flash grenade you, screw it. Whoa, did you see that action roll Lewis just did? That was pretty impressive. There we go. We did it. Sweet, first try. Hey Jay, ever had a paranormal experience?
Looks like they're backing off.
So, what do we do now?
The bridge I crossed
Nothing
to
I
get
could
here is
think
out.
of at the moment.
So I guess we have no choice but to keep moving.
I forgot something.
I am interested in
guys go on
paranormal
ahead.
experiences, though.
Lewis.
It's always interesting to hear people talk about stuff like that. All right, look at that. Sweet. Cool. Well, I think this is a good place to end it. We made some pretty good progress. We're getting close to the end of the village segment, which means we'll probably do the big boss fight next time I play this. And yeah, I'm really satisfied with how this is going. This is exactly how I like to play this game, with the GameCube controller. It's great. I love it. Yep, that'll be it. Thanks everyone for joining, as always. Hope you have a great Friday night and a great weekend. And I will catch all of you next time. Hope to see you again. Peace out, everyone. Peace out. Peace out.